come on. Go and get your coat. You're going home with your mummy.
You are unbelievable.
Oh, like I've got a choice.
Shall we, Deirdre?
I'll see you in a minute.
Wakey, wakey, Amy. Go and get your coat. Get a wiggle on, babe.
Oh, Amy, come on, open the door.
Yeah.
Come on, do it for Daddy.
Oh, I know how we can get in. Use her head as a battering ram. Oh, thanks for that. You know, you are really helping.
Would you like me to have a go?
With respect, Claire, you're nothing to her. Nice work. Now, don't blame me. She begged me to bring her home. You're the one who upset her. This is her home.
Shut up! This rate, Amy's going to be in there for the duration, and you know what? I won't flipping blame her.
Yes, you are right. We all need to calm down.
Listen. Why don't you go through to the bar, and I'll see if I can talk around.
What? I'm the bad guy in all this now, am I? Becky, this isn't about you. We have got to put Amy first.
Oh, come on. You can't win with her.
That's right, Clara Bell. Now be a good girl, Becky, and run along.
I wonder what Tracy meant about Steve and Becky's little secret.
None of our business. And if you've even a modicum of sense, you'll stay out of it.
I should have stayed, you know. Supported Tracy.
Supported or goaded her into behaving even more badly.
Oh, don't start, Ken. I'm not in the mood.
Hard to think siphoning the wine is going to help anyway.
Could you be more sanctimonious?
Quiet, Peter's sleeping in there. All I'm saying is the argument is between Becky and Tracy, and we shouldn't interfere.
That Becky's got far too much to say for herself.
If you ask me, it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other.
Do you know, you've sat on that flaming fence so long, you must have splinters in your backside.
Amy, it's Mummy. Open the door, please, love.
Come on, baby, you can't stay in there all day.
You heard what your dad said, he wants me out.
Yeah, it don't matter what he wants.
Yeah, well, he has got a point though, hasn't he?
No.
I live here rent-free, I'm not entitled. It's not as though I'm family, is it?
Yeah, well, you're better than family.
It's his house and he has a say in who stays.
Right, well, if you go, then I'm going and all.
You can't do that, your mum needs you here.
Exactly, which is why she'll overrule him, and that's why you're not going anywhere.
You might have known this would end in tears. This is typical of you. You can't really have expected to have just swanned in here and changed her whole life just like that.
Will you quit with the drama queenery, Steve? She's moved next door, not to Outer Mongolia.
Kids need routine.
Yeah, well, everything was fine until Becky waded in, snatching her from our backyard like that.
What a mess.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's probably me going completely doolally, but I could have sworn you just apologised.
Yeah, well, I should have taken things more slowly.
Yes, you should.
Well, that's me, isn't it? Too impulsive by half.
Well, now you come to mention it, you do tend to rush into things like a bull in a china shop.
I can't bear to think of her on her own in there, all upset like that.
Well, she'll come out when she's ready. She's stubborn, just like her mother.
Same again.
No, you're seeing the doctor in 10 minutes.
Half won't do any harm, will it?
You don't want to go in there stinking of booze, John. He'll think you're an alky.
Hey, hello. Nice to see you out and about again.
Oh, thanks, Rita. But to tell the truth, it don't really seem right. Sitting in the pub while Hope's still in hospital.
How's she doing?
It's getting stronger every day.
And cuter.
Well, next time you see her, tell her Auntie Rita sends her love.
Oh, we will.
And tell her she'll never go without a midget gem while I'm behind that counter. Once we've got a shop to put a counter in.
Go on. Why don't we go for a walk? Clear your head.
Can't believe he sided with her.
He's probably just trying to keep the peace.
We should be sticking together, showing Madam that she can't walk all over us.
Wouldn't bother if I were you. You're out of tea bags.
Big box of them in the cupboard.
Well, apparently you pay for the telly. And I think you'll find I pay for the food.
You've got to be joking.
Well, I've left you a few bits and bobs to be going on with. I'm not vindictive.
What's this?
Lobster bisque. Got it in a hamper about 10 years ago. Enjoy.
Bamboo shoots. What the hell am I supposed to do with them?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Is it alright if we make some lunch, Mum, please?
Oh, help yourselves, girls. My cupboards are overflowing with goodies.
Still treating this place like a hotel?
Well, you'd know all about hotels, wouldn't you? You spent enough time in one of them with that tart of yours.
We can come back later.
No, don't be daft. This is your home, both of you. And I can promise you here and now that that is not going to change.
It's murder. I haven't had a proper night's sleep in weeks. I mean, it's like I can't switch my head off. My thoughts are going round and round. I can't make them stop. And I'm anxious all of the time.
It's not surprising, really. You've been through a lot, John. You almost lost your wife in the tram crash, and you have a premature baby. I understand she's out of the woods, but it's still very stressful for you. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's extremely tough on the parents. It's a very worrying time.
I know this is going to sound selfish, but this isn't really about hope. It's about me.
Maybe she's got to sleep.
Yeah, maybe. We were up for all hours playing princesses. These used to be on the wall next to my bed. I'd kiss every single one of them before I went to sleep at night. Sentimental old bag.
No, I think it's quite sweet.
It was the only thing that kept me sane in there. Thinking about Amy. Planning all the things we were going to do together when I got out. What a joke. She won't even talk to me.
It's been a bit much for her, so.
You know, when I think about everything I've lost, all those precious moments are gone forever.
You just got to think to the future now.
I don't understand you, Steve. Look, I know I can be a bit of a nightmare.
A bit? Understatement.
I'm way too gobby for my own good. But you know me, Steve. It's the only way that I can get through. Because if I think about everything I've lost, what that prison sentence has cost me, I'm telling you, I would chuck myself in the cut.
It's me now, love. Open the door, chicken.
We've tried soft opener. It doesn't work.
Come on, baby, because you know what? I am missing seeing your beautiful face. Ames, if you open this door, I'm going to make you some eggy bread. Because I know just the way you like it, don't I? Now then, lady, you owe me a big back cuddle. So, what is it to say? Actions speak louder than words.
Just let him have a minute, yeah?
I used to be a man of integrity, a decent person, but now I've done some truly terrible things. Things that can never be put right, and that's what haunts me. I'm a bad man, Doctor.
What do you think you've done that's so terrible?
I've crossed the line. If you think about it, guilt's there for a reason, isn't it? It's trying to tell you something. It's screaming to be heard, telling you you've done something wrong. You're supposed to listen to your conscience, aren't you? Listen to it and then put it right. But like I said, there's no way to fix what I've done.
So you're saying you've got something on your conscience, and that's why you can't sleep?
Yeah. I can't think straight. I can't think straight. I can't think straight.
I'm going to give you a prescription for some sleeping pills, okay? You seem very troubled. I'm wondering if counselling might help.
No, I don't think so. Talking's not going to help me. It's only going to make things worse. It's like, once I got started, I'll never be able to stop.
Has she had her eggy bread?
Yeah. Look, that's it. I've had enough. I'm taking her home.
She is home.
You're boring me now, Becky. Just go and get her, will you? And please, don't kick off again. I don't want Amy having to witness any more rows.
You're the one who's always starting something.
We're her mum and dad, and we don't want the poor kid growing up in some sort of war zone.
You've been begging for a slap all day.
Baby, look, we don't want to make matters worse.
Must be exhausting, trying to keep control of her, like wrestling with a Rottweiler.
Amy lives here. This is her home. This is where she wants to stay, but you don't give a toss about that, do you, as long as you get your own way?
It's cruel to be kind, Becky. And that's what this is about. Look, kids are adaptable. A couple of days sulking and she'll be fine.
Steve, just tell her Amy's stopping here.
It's not as simple as that, is it? Look, we all want what's best for Amy, so we're all going to have to learn to compromise.
You behave yourself, Becky. You've already lost Amy. It would be such a shame if Max was taken away from you as well.
Kevin! Oh, little Jack. He looks as snug as a bug.
He's worn himself out crying.
Poor little mite.
Yeah, just glad he's too young to realise what's happening. The atmosphere in that house.
Must be dreadful. For all of you.
I feel like I've no right to be there. Sally's sniping all the time, point scoring.
I don't suppose you can blame her.
No, I know I've hurt her, and she's trying to whip back at me. I get all that, but still.
Maybe when she gets over the shock, the pair of you can discuss it properly.
Look, I'm not looking for sympathy. I know I brought it all on myself, but the way she looks at me.
I'm so sad it's come to this, Kevin. I really am.
Yeah, well, I've stayed out as long as I can. It's cold. We can't be hanging about all day.
Why don't you come back to Emily's with me? I'll stick kettle on. Or would you prefer something stronger?
Drunk in charge of a baby. That'll do me reputation, it will be good.
Come on. Now, I'm warning you now, Emily will try and force some of her dried figs on you. She's bought a lorry load of them. You can't shift them for love nor money.
That stupid cow thinks she can get one over on me.
I'd prefer it if you didn't use words like that in front of Amy.
Oh, get real, Kenny. Is her out good on telly?
Amy, should we go and do some reading?
Hiya.
Hey, love. You left Nick to fend for himself, then?
Oh, he's fine. He can manage a couple of hours on his own.
Yeah, fair dues.
Hey, come on, keep these straight.
Hey, I tell you what, at this rate, I'm going to have muscles like Popeye. Look at that.
Well, hardly. You couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding.
Excuse me. He nearly died in that tram crash.
So?
Hey, you'll have to enter me for an Ironman competition. I'll run round the red wreck with a caravan on my back.
Come on, stretch him out to the sides.
Yeah.
Watch out. You know, I got more peace in prison.
Well, go and knock a Bobby's helmet off, see if they'll put you back inside.
Funny. How long are you two planning on stopping here?
Well, as long as it takes. Which hopefully won't be long, eh, love?
Well, it's just... It seems a shame that flat of yours going begging when we're like sardines in a can.
No.
What? I haven't said out yet.
Well, don't, because you're not stopping at our flat.
You selfish mare, why not?
Because I said so.
Leanne, I've just got out of prison. I want to settle down with my kid, get back to normal.
Oh, well, haven't you made a great start? Even Emily Bishop crosses the road to avoid you.
Damage your vocal cords in that crash, did you?
I bow down to the superior force that is my lovely wifey. What can I say?
Sickening.
Oh, you're back. I was hoping you'd been run over.
Mum.
See, took the telly back.
Well spotted.
Yeah, well, once we've got Jack down, I'm taking it back into the conservatory.
How long is this going to go on for?
Until he accepts the fact that he's not wanted in this house and he gets the hell out of here.
I've told you, I paid a mortgage. I'm going nowhere.
Well, in which case we need to come up with some ground rules.
Don't start laying down the law with me.
Do you know what? It's your fault, all this. Going off with someone else.
This is between me and your mum.
No, it's not, though. You cared more about Molly Dobbs than you did your own family. Put her first and you lied to us.
It wasn't like that.
Really? You must have thought one day you'd get caught out, but you didn't care enough to stop, did you?
Hey,
Sorry, you having your tea?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Oh, Nicky, this is getting embarrassing. You're borderline stalking me. Just can't stay away, can you? Like a fly around a honeypot.
Leave him alone.
Just wanted to give you a quick update. We did a roaring trade today.
Yeah, really? I just reckon the punters want to get away from the nearest and dearest.
I wonder why.
I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I'll see myself out.
Okay, mate.
I wouldn't mind having a go on him.
Oh, really? You don't say.
Subtlety's never been your strong point, has it, love?
You've had him. Have you got any top tips for me?
It was a very long time ago.
What's on the telly tonight, Ken? I feel like a good wee pea.
He is so fit. I mean, does he work out?
How would I know?
Oh, please, let's just move on, shall we?
What, we're not allowed to talk about exes now, are we? Well, we're going to run out of conversation pretty quick.
Tracy, will you please stop stirring?
My head's banging, I need some fresh air.
Oh, you know what? She's a right stroppy mare. I don't know you put up with her.
Oh, so you managed to escape? What'd you do, dig a tunnel with a spoon?
Oh, Tracy flipping Barlow, she's driving me mad.
Don't mind if I snuggle up to you. There's brass monkeys out there.
Do you ever give up?
Well, some things are worth fighting for.
Nick, please don't. I've made my choice, that's the end of it. You've got to move on.
I know.
So why don't you then?
My head knows it's over, but it can't seem to convince my heart.
So what are you trying to do? Enter the Guinness Book of Records for the most fags smoked in one sitting?
Don't come running to me if your lungs end up in a bucket.
Get out of my sight.
No, Becky.
I don't even want to look at you.
Can we not just talk about
Roy
it?
Cropper's got this book and it's called Animals Without Backbones. You should be the front cover.
Look, it's not as simple as that and you know it.
I know you stood there and you trampled all over my feelings in your great big hobnail boots.
She knows about Max and she will go running to the authorities and then that will be that. Game over.
You took her side instead of mine.
No, I didn't.
Not much.
Look, I was trying to be mediator, you know, stuck in the middle trying to sort everything out.
No, you're too weak to stand up to her. That is the truth of it. So whatever Tracy wants, Tracy gets, and beg her the consequences. Well, I'd never let anyone take my kid away from me, ever. Poor Amy. She's not worth fighting for.
Well, that's just it, isn't it? We can't afford to go fighting with Tracy Barlow. It's not worth it.
So we just roll over then, do we? We let her do exactly what she wants? No. No flipping way. No one walks all over me, Steve. No one.
Oh, so what are you going to do then, eh? Have another slanging match, smack her in the gob?
Yeah, I might actually, if that's what it takes, yeah.
Oh, that'll solve all our problems, won't it? Just like it always does when you go off on one.
Come on then. Come on. Tell me, what is it between you two anyways?
What?
I saw you. You were all over her.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You were stroking her.
I was keeping her sweet.
Well, she's playing you. Every sob story, every little tear that she manages to squeeze out, that's all part of her plan. To get you back.
Ah, look, you're being paranoid.
You're being thick. I should just go, shouldn't I, really? Just let you both get on with it.
Look, I can't talk to you when you're being like this.
Oh, bog off then.
1-0. That was some row. Pretty vicious.
Get out.
You know, more people divorce after Christmas than any other time of year. Oh, that and the summer holidays.
Do one. I'm warning you.
Spending all that time cooped up together makes people realise they are totally wrong for each other.
So you want me to chuck you out?
You know, I'm thinking about training to be a counsellor because I've always been a people person. Look, Becky, I can understand why you're angry with me. Me and Steve go way back. We've got a connection. And that is why you hate me so much. Because you can see it, can't you? And you know there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. I mean, you might be married to him, but that's nothing compared to having a child with someone. It gives you, like, an unbreakable bond. And that is something you will never have. Because you are incapable of giving him a child.
My family mean everything to me. They're all I've ever wanted. So no one's taking that away from me. No one.
Will you enjoy the rest of your Christmas with Steve? Because it's going to be your last. Because I'm telling you, this time next year, it's going to be me, Steve and Amy together. A proper family.
I'll see you dead first.
Nothing quite happens by chance, does it? Not really. Or is that my tidy-minded preference?
Indeed.
The killer could be any one of us.
Agatha Christie's Marple is next. And over on ITV2, Chevy Chase stars in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.